I'm up to 43.8%. But I'm trying to unlock the last character. So, quests. I've done all the quests except for the one that's locked by the character. Which quest was that? Nope, that's not the one. That's the eraser one. Okay. So for this character, when I do progress, half the time E tells me, of course, now he's not going to do it at all. There we go. Oh, thanks. He didn't tell me. He would say, hey, maybe you need to find a new color. So, there are apparently different crowns, color crowns you can get. And by far, Sandy Saguaro here has been my mostest favoritist character. I like playing her style a lot because she does consumable tiles, which makes life a lot easier for me. And as you can see, I've gotten all these different colors of crown, which leads me to believe, hey, there's all these colors. All right, so with that, one of the things that I unlocked somewhere, I don't even remember how I unlocked it, but flashy fountain pen. Submit a tile color to improve this. So I've unlocked a few stamps that are similar to that. Trying to think of what one of the other ones is that I can show you. That I know what it does is it makes it so that, see if I can find it here. It's another one that says, it starts saying do nothing and then, oh, I know where it is. It's going to be B. It's books. Yeah, Book of Openings. So do nothing, submit a chess piece name to approve that. What happens is, if you submit a chess piece name, then it scatters one of those at the start of the turn, or at the start of each grid. So I'm assuming that the flashy fountain pen will do the same thing for colored tiles. So basically what I need to do is I just need to get that coming up and get it fairly early so that I can submit some of these other colors that I know exist in the game, because, for instance, I've gotten her, and actually I don't even know what colors they are anymore, but I've gotten her all these colors. So I'm assuming there's purple, at least, and yellow. That might be red. That might not be. Might be orange. Probably orange. Pink. Green. I don't know what color this would be. Maybe that one is blue, and then this is red. I don't know what comes after that. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and launch this with no modifiers. I'm not doing any crowns because I'm not trying to do a crown run. I'm trying to just specifically get that flashy fountain pen. Well, actually, you know what? We're going to do this super simply easy. And I don't know when they added this retry. but I love it. There. Okay, good. That'll give us the 12. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to get through the first grid, come in here and see if the flashy fountain pen is here or something else that I really like. And if it is, great, then we're going to go on. If it's not, such as in this case, then I'm just going to retry and restart and keep doing that until I get the flashy fountain pen. So probably not going to be the most entertaining for you folks. But on the other hand, Aldrich was making me want to throw things. This piece of cake is a pretty nice one too. 50% chance to not consume a tile on use. But again, I'm really trying to do one thing here. And if I can't do it, then we're just going to keep going. So Sandy's thing, by the way, in case you didn't read it, was that she gets a 1 red consumable tile, and then consumable tiles are ×2. That's what it starts with. You can upgrade either side of that, as is normal for these folks. Maybe I should have gotten eraser there. Okay, so note to self, remember to take eraser if that shows up, because that might give us a better chance of finding that. So what eraser does is eraser is a stamp that every time you restock the store, it removes anything that was in the stock from the pool. So that's a way to cycle through things that you don't want. I say remind me like I'm not clicking through this stuff so fast that you guys, don't even have a chance to say something for me to notice. Who knew 60 was a word spelled that way? Wait. No flashy fountain pen. Oh, that looked like I jumped. That was cool. Well, let me turn the volume back up, though. Most of the time when I'm playing curse words, I don't have my sound on, so I don't notice. But it's got a pretty banging soundtrack. All right, let's go again. What's the... Okay. All right, well, we'll try this. We'll go with the eraser and see what we get. 7, 8. Okay, so I do have to be a little bit more careful about this.
One Lord God has requested that I say fountain pen, fountain pen.
That's right. Be careful that I don't restock with anything. I need to freeze anything that I'm going to want to keep, because otherwise it's gone. I mean, bar of soap's pretty cool, but not what I'm looking for. Stadium's pretty freaking cool. I haven't used that yet. But it's not what I'm looking for. Hopefully I'm going to be able to pass. I should be able to still. I didn't get anything that helps me with actually, being able to get through the various battles. Yeah, it'll be one of the stamps, and it'll be called a flashy fountain pen. Keep going with making the consumable tiles worth more. See, Tile Ninja is also a really great one. But I'm pretty much ignoring these ones down here. Normally those would be ones that I would be going for, though. Tile Ninja's great with what did I say her name was? Sandy? Okay. So microphone would also be pretty good, except for the fact that I can't spell flashy fountain pen. That's 3 words. Fried shrimp is pretty good because it will make these rerolls a little bit cheaper. That one. And in case you're wondering, the reason I'm re-rolling right at the first every time, even though I don't need to, is because Sandy's thing is that at the start of the encounter, and if you do the re-roll on the very first grid, that redoes the start of the encounter effects. So four, 6, 7. Well, see, now we're to the point where all of the consumable tiles get ×3 tile score because that's what I'm upgrading. I guess I don't need to be too fancy here. I just need to pass. Instead of then immediately trying to be too fancy. Don't care about that. Again, that piece of cake's nice, but not what I'm trying for. But I will go ahead and hold on to that foil ornate key. Lifting jib crane. What happened to the car mechanic that fell asleep dreaming about cars? He woke up exhausted. Actually, to update that, they woke up exhausted. We get the fun of being able to use a Z. I'd be real pissed if I accidentally went past it and didn't realize it. It doesn't appear to be, though. 96. I'm sure you can steal money from me. You've only got $2 to steal, though. What's a good 7-letter word that uses J? O-K-E. Nope. Well, that's looking a lot better, though. I could do this silliness. I didn't realize that the bosses make a screaming sound when their effects goes off. But because I have the golden record, I always get a random tile from my word back as a consumable tile, which means if I'm doing a one tile word, I'm always getting that tile. So if I get one that I can just do as a random one, Microscope. Kind of cool, but not what we're looking for. Get rid of that one. Tempted to do this efficient recycler because then I can buy things and have it count. So what are we up to? 168. Okay. So then I'll also start showing you one of my other favorite combos with Sandy here. Since I've got the efficient recycler and I've got the legendary, or the luffing jib crane. So what the luffing jib crane does is when a consumable tile is added to your rack, it adds plus 10 to the value. Well, the base one adds plus 10 to the value. So what I can do is I can take this tile, or any tile that can be used as a single tile word, and just cycle it through and it will get bigger every time. Builder's also a really good one, but not the one we're looking for. So this will allow me to keep surviving through these things to be able to actually move on to still getting this. Busy schedule's kind of nice if I was doing numbers. Those ones will be nice if I was storing up a bunch of money, which I'm not currently. So, luffing jib crane, plus 10 to the base score. Sandy gets currently times 4 on consumable tiles. So what I do is I just use this tile that I can use as a single letter word. And it was a 10, a score of a 10. Now it's a score of a 20. And that's just going to keep going up and up and up. That was the wrong button, and I lost the tile. Whoops. That's okay. I forget I gotta click on the tile afterwards. But that does put me in a conundrum. I think I'm about to lose. Which means I start again. No, actually it is that time of night, so that's fine. So I didn't get it. I did some building though. Did some trying.